In the heart of a decaying forest stood an old mansion, long abandoned by its owners. Legends whispered among nearby villagers spoke of a curse that tainted the grounds, driving fear into the hearts of those who dared to wander too close. One stormy evening, a group of 5 friends ventured out to the mansion, eager to explore its haunted corridors despite the warnings they had heard. As they stepped inside, the air grew colder, and an uneasy feeling washed over them. The group consisted of Emily, a skeptical journalist, Mark, a history enthusiast, Linda, a thrill-seeker, Jack, an amateur paranormal investigator, and Sarah, who possessed a mysterious sensitivity to the supernatural. The rain pounded against the windows as they moved deeper into the mansion, its once grand halls now filled with shadows and sinister echoes. Emily led the way, flashlight in hand, as they ascended the creaking staircase. On the second floor, they came across a locked door. Jack, eager to prove the presence of spirits, managed to pick the lock, revealing a dusty study untouched by time. They entered cautiously, the flickering beam of their flashlight scanning the room. A portrait hung above the fireplace, its eyes seemingly following their every move. Mark's curiosity got the best of him, and he reached up to touch the frame. As his fingers brushed the surface, the temperature in the room plummeted, and a strange, guttural whisper filled the air. "What was that?" Linda's voice trembled. Before anyone could respond, the door slammed shut with a deafening bang. They were trapped. Panic set in as they tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. Sarah, feeling a presence, closed her eyes and murmured something unintelligible. Suddenly, the whispering intensified, and the portrait's eyes glowed eerily. Emily and Mark tried to force the door open while Linda backed into a corner, paralyzed with fear. Jack aimed his camera at the portrait, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural, but the device suddenly malfunctioned, its screen displaying only static. "We need to get out of here." Sarah's voice broke through the chaos. She spoke with an authority that commanded attention. "There's something here that doesn't want us to leave." In a desperate bid for freedom, they pushed against the door together, and it finally gave way. They stumbled out into the hallway, breathless and shaken. But their ordeal was far from over. The mansion seemed to come alive with malevolent intent, doors slamming, walls creaking, and disembodied footsteps echoing around them. Guided by Sarah's intuition, they navigated the labyrinthine halls, each turn more disorienting than the last. They reached the main entrance, only to find it blocked by a force they couldn't see. Just as despair began to set in, Sarah's eyes turned white, and she began to chant in an ancient language. The air vibrated with energy, and a spectral figure materialized before them. The friends watched in terrified awe as the ghostly apparition extended a skeletal hand toward Sarah. There was a blinding flash of light, and then silence. When they opened their eyes, they found themselves outside the mansion, the storm clouds parting to reveal a moonlit sky. The ancient curse had been lifted. Scarred but alive, they vowed never to speak of the night's horrors again, leaving the mansion to crumble into oblivion, haunted only by the echoes of their terror.